Okay, um, I was gonna stream over there at my bed, but sometimes it is just more convenient for me to stream, at my, at my desk. So it is finally Friday. It's been a long week. Um, Not necessarily for me, like with school or anything. I mean, well, every week is long. But like everything that's occurred this week, everything that has happened, it's been crazy. And again, I'm sending all of my prayers to Charlie and his family. I'm sending all my prayers to all of the children affected by the school shooting this week. Absolutely awful. And then I'm keeping a lot of people in my prayers, also people who were affected by 9/11, praying for them as well. So our country is in a really bad state right now, but that's not what we're going to talk about today. But yeah, so wild week overall. Pretty crazy week. I feel like I should get like a green screen or something like that. Sometimes I wish I had like my own room for like, well, I do have my own room, but like another room for like streaming and YouTube stuff. Sometimes I do wish that. And when it does happen one day, I promise you guys, this is not how my setup will be. My setup is only like this because this is the only option I really had. You feel me? This is kind of the only choice I had. But yes, early morning stream is just like 11:21 right now. This weekend should be really cool. Hopefully, I mean, it's just a regular weekend. Nothing really happening. Me, I'm gonna continue to work on YouTube stuff, of course. Though there's not really much for me to really work on when it comes to my YouTube stuff. My schedule is when it comes to YouTube is kind of simple now, straightforward. I'm gonna be posting a short reaction video like each day. Then I'm gonna be like doing like a stream as well. Hello there, Claire. Hello there, Victoria. Hi there, unknown. Welcome to the stream. How is everyone doing? Also, I really do apologize for the terrible lighting in the background. That is my window. My desk, unfortunately, so happened to be here, and then the window so happened to be there. So I am sorry. I usually do stream at my bed over there, but it was just convenient for me to stream here right now. So I am sorry about that. But I hope everyone is having a really great day. And if you're not having a great day, hopefully you're having a good day. And if not good, then hopefully all right. Hopefully it's not a bad day, okay? Hopefully it's not a bad day. But it is Friday. It is finally the weekend. It's been a long week. We got more long weeks ahead, I feel like. I think everyone is aware of the news and everything that's been going on. Um, Hello there, Kelly. Welcome. Thank you all for joining. For the ones who do not know what content I make, I have made a bunch of different forms of content over the past few months. So hopefully, this content I finally stick with. But you guys can definitely depend on more streams and all of that. You guys can also depend on my reaction videos as well. So I'll be making those as well. So you guys can check out my channel if you want to. I just kind of reacted to random ass memes on like Instagram. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting memes on there. But anyways, so what is everybody's plan for the weekend? What are we gonna be doing this weekend? Now, for me, I don't really have anything going on. I don't know. I feel like 2 days off for the weekend really it's not that much. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like it's just not enough. And I really do hope that one day we can have 3-day weekends every week. Hopefully, we can make that happen. I have heard of people wanting to, I have heard of people wanting to make that a thing. But anyways, let me just take out through my weekend. So tomorrow is Saturday, and Saturday, I think there was college football that will be on college football. So I'm gonna really just be watching college football, some YouTube. I think some One Piece as well. I'll be watching some One Piece as well. And I think that's what I got going on for tomorrow. You know, And I was like, I would hang out with my friends, but they're kind of busy right now with school and shit, and I'm also busy with school. I'm not overly busy though. It's not like I am busy 24/7, which would be absolutely terrible. But I am busy. All of us are busy. We're all busy, and that's how it is. But anyways, so yeah, I would hang out with them, but they live like an hour away. So yeah, on Saturday I'm just chilling, and then on Sunday we got some more NFL football. We got some more NFL coming on Sunday. So y'all already know I'm gonna be watching that. So the one day out of the week that I probably will never really be streaming on are Sundays because that is NFL Sunday, and that's kind of the one true day off that I'd like to have each week. Because even though tomorrow is Saturday, tomorrow's a day off. Sometimes I will also stream on Saturdays as well. You deserve a like. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. And again, I'm really sorry for the lighting back there. I know it is god awful today. I know it's god awful. It's really bad. I mean, it's like you guys can see it. It looks awful, back there. Like it looks so bright, you know. So I might have to try to get some darker curtains. But then if I got darker curtains, then my room would be dark, and then I'd have to use my light more, which rises the electricity bill. And though I do not pay the electricity bill, I don't want that. I don't want the electricity bill to be higher because of something like that. So, yeah. So yeah, my plan for the weekend is just really to just watch football, I guess. I mean, I don't really do much on the weekends. I really don't. Hopefully in the future that will change, but right now I really don't do much. I don't really do much at all. AI appreciate the sub. Thank you for that. We're at 841. I'm really trying to get us to 1,000 subs by the end of the year. I feel like when I said let's try to get to 1,000 subs, but by the end of the summer back then, I feel like that was a little bit unrealistic. But I feel like by the end of the year, best case scenario will be at least at 1,000. So hopefully we get there. Hello there, Maria Hernandez. Welcome to the stream. What? I'm the Purple Queen. Hello. Welcome. So that's an interesting font you have for your name. Interesting font. So I'm just doing a quick stream because I have errands to run later, and I actually have a lot to do today. I have to actually clean up in here. I have to clean up. I have to shower. Damn, I have a lot of shit to do. So I have a lot of things to do. Now, Friday is the one day of the week, like during the regular week, where I really try not to do too much work. So I'm taking all online classes this year, and so I get to get my work done when I want to. And so what I like to do is to have all my work done for the week by at least Wednesdays, because one, the work is available. Why not just do it for one, and then for two, so that I can have time to do other things. So time management is really important in college, and it's also really important, especially if you're taking online classes, because for me, I kind of had to build my own schedule. So I wake up early, I brush my teeth, I wash my face, and I get straight to work. And I know that's not the best routine to have. I know you should eat breakfast, but I usually have a meal the evening before. Then I go to bed, and so that kind of helps me there. I think I got off topic. We're supposed to be talking about the weekend, but I know I've been yapping. When is the next banger? You mean song, or what do you mean? I do release music under a new name, but not gonna lie, that shit's not going well. So I think I don't know. I don't know. YouTube is more of my thing, so obviously I'll stick with that. But I don't know about the music stuff yet. Also, guys, I'm sorry if I've literally been yapping for the past 9 minutes and 13 seconds. Why did it skip that? I know I've been yapping for a while, but I just wanted to tell you guys what I'm doing this weekend. What are y'all going to be doing this weekend? Are y'all going to any football games or vacation even? Now, y'all really do wish I could go on vacation. I really want to go on vacation. But that shit's expensive, and sometimes money can be put to a superior use sometimes. So, yeah. I know, bro. Well, wait, you saying you gotta lock in or I gotta lock in? If you're saying that I gotta lock in, you're not wrong. I feel like that we all need to lock in, meaning that we need to stay focused. We gotta stay focused on our goals. We gotta stay focused, in school or work. We gotta stay focused on those things. I think that's really important that we do that, and also to have our priorities in line as well. Hello there, Mr. Creeps. I am not sorry that I missed your comment. Welcome to the stream. So I think that's just kind of where I'm at. And it's been a long time since I've done these streams, and I really do hope that you guys are still liking them. Like I said, my streams are just I do just chatting streams now, and I know people do that like on Twitch. Twitch is fine, but I like YouTube more. I'm gonna always stick with YouTube because that was my original goal anyway, to do something on YouTube, and this is what I'm doing. But yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at. With that. What else should I say? So yeah, my weekend's gonna be really chill. I know my personal life seems hella boring. You're not wrong. My personal life is quite boring, but I'm at a point in my life where I really just want to lock in on YouTube and just continue to do these streams for you guys, and to just continue to do that. So of course, my personal life is gonna look a little boring, but that's okay. Anyways, enough about me. So, if anyone would like to share, what are your guys' plans for tomorrow and Sunday? What do y'all got planned for the weekend? If anyone wants to share, you obviously don't have to share it if you don't want to. But I mean, if you want to share, then go ahead, type it in the chat. What do you got planned? All that. There's a lot more out there, I think. So what was I about to say? Um, Now, you guys may be wondering what time I'm going to be streaming every day. Is it going to be in the morning, the afternoon, or the evening? It's not going to be in the morning. My streams will either be in the afternoon or in the evening. So the best way to not miss a single stream is to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you do not miss a single upload, or that you never miss a single stream. And I know my streams have been shorter lately. My streams in the day will be shorter, but my streams in the evening will be longer. So I think that's kind of where I'm headed there. Because remember, guys, I'm a busy college student. And though I'm only working on one class right now, that class still has me fairly busy. And then I start two other classes next month, so I will be even more busy. I won't be overly busy. It's not like I'm gonna be working 20 out of 24 hours of the day. Nothing crazy like that. But I'm gonna be fairly busy. I'm gonna have things to do. We all have things that we gotta do in life, right? And also, if you guys ever need any kind of advice or any pep talk or anything like that, the streams are still the best place to ask. Though I do not do life advice content anymore, that does not mean that my passion and desire for helping you guys has changed. It's all still the same. So if you guys ever need any help or advice, let me know. And I'll do my best to help you out. Trying to think of anything else. So yeah, that's kind of all my updates. But yeah, did Mr. Irvine? I think he left. I think Mr. Irvine left there. Really crazy week though. A lot of crazy stuff has definitely occurred this week. It's only September 12th. We're still pretty much like we're almost to the middle of the month. We're almost there, like a few days away, because like there's 30 days in September, and so by the time we're in September 15th, we'll be like, I don't think I'm doing my math right. Anyways, the point is that we're only like really in the beginning or middle of the month, and there's already so much shit. There's already so many things that occurred. Now I have a whole note that I haven't touched in months of just chatting topics that we're gonna do, and I have a bunch of ideas, and I'm typing one now. So one of the just chatting streams we're gonna be doing a bunch of different things. We're gonna be talking about a lot of different and cool things here. Well, some things will be cool, some things will be interesting. I don't know. We're gonna be doing a little bit of everything, but one of the streams that we're gonna do together is that I want to ask you guys. I'm not asking you now. I'm gonna ask you guys when it's time for the stream. But what are your most favorite and worst subjects in school? My worst subject, like the subject I hated the most, is math. And I always disliked it, but I didn't realize that was my least favorite subject until I got to college. I just hate math. I really do. And the worst part is that I need it for my major. I need to take like a statistics class or something like that. So, that's going to be really fun. Um, it's going to be the most fun thing in the world, so yeah. If you can't tell, that was sarcasm. So yeah, we'll talk more about that when it's time. But anyways, yeah. Just fucking hate math. I don't know about y'all, but I hate math. It's just and I love what you love, hate what you hate. I don't understand people that like math like a whole lot. Like I don't understand it because the shit gets so stressful. Like there's so many steps, and there's so much shit that goes into it. Whatever happened to just addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division? It's not even that anymore. So it's a bunch of other shit now. But the question is, do you even need to know that level of math for real life? Because that's the thing. It's important to teach children about history, and about what they need to know. But I feel like that schools also need to start teaching kids shit that they actually need to know. How to buy a house, how to get and maintain a job, how to pay taxes, things that you actually need to know, things that you need in life. And sure, you need math in life. I'm not saying you don't need math. You need math. You do need it. But I just feel like it's pointless stressing out and working on a subject that you will literally never use again. Now I don't know about y'all, but I have not used algebra like that. Now obviously I use basic math. Like we use basic math in our day-to-day lives. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and I feel like I'm missing one or two others. But all this complicated math and shit, it's like I feel like that a lot of people don't really need to be using it. And maybe I sound dumb right now. I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, or somebody can, type their opinion. But it's like I'm 19 years old and I don't know how to fucking buy a house. I don't know the process with that, you know? And so I guess that's what YouTube and what Google and AI is for. You look up those things, I guess. I don't know, man. Google in particular, I don't know. No. Now, buying a home, owning a car, having a good job, they say that that's the American dream, you know? And sure, it's decent, but it's not exactly my dream, if that makes sense. Hey, Kylie, it's been a long time. How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How has everything been? But yeah, so that's kind of my opinion on it. Excuse me, that's kind of my opinion. I think I'm actually gonna have to leave soon. I need to leave at like, what time do I need to leave the house? Okay, an hour and 30. So I think I actually have to leave right now. Everybody, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to head out in a second. You got a new boyfriend? Oh, what happened to the last one? You know what? Why did I ask? That's none of my business. I'm sorry. It's none of my business. But congrats though. All right, guys. So it's 11:39. I gotta head out. Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for listening to my yap. Thanks for listening to my yapping. Um, I was gonna do a podcast. It didn't work out. Y'all, I was so sick. I was so sick in September, and actually, I think we're actually gonna talk about that. Telling my story of how sick I was in September, and then telling my story second was in November. And the reason why I want to share my experiences with how sick I was last year because it was hell and it was terrible. And I just want to share my story because I don't know, maybe it'll like remind you guys to be more grateful for your health, and it surely reminds me to be more grateful. You guys probably didn't even notice anything was really wrong with me, because I was still posting quite consistently. I was still posting weekly, at least minimum. Um, it was terrible. This time last year, I was very sick, and I'm very blessed to have my health. I'm very blessed to not be sick. Not everything in my life is perfect. There are some things in my life that are still kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. But I'm really blessed and thankful to have my health and my family and my friends and the things that really matter. So I'm really grateful for that no matter what. What's good, Nico? Welcome to the stream there. You dumped him? What happened? Oh no, he was cheating? Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't understand why people cheat. If you don't love the person anymore, just man up and tell the person that. I don't understand why people do that. I don't. It's like I feel like it's all intentional because like you don't like this person anymore and you want to see this person. And so even though you can literally just tell your current girlfriend, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. You can just tell your girlfriend that. But no, instead you got to be a little bitch and you got to cheat on your girlfriend and see someone else behind your girlfriend's back. Why do people do it? And Kylie, I'm obviously not talking about you. I'm just because I know that you were the one that was cheated on, and I'm really sorry to hear that. But I really have to ask. I have to really ask. Why do people cheat? You know, I would have so much more respect for people if they just went up and told their significant other, hey, you're a great person, but I don't think this is working out and I would like for us to break up. And then you can see the other person because there's nothing wrong with that. But then if you just go and see the other person while you're still with someone, that's not okay. Why intentionally break the heart and the trust of someone who loved and cared about you, you know, for someone else? So I don't know why people cheat. I don't know. Can someone try to help me understand that? The logic and reasoning behind that? Because I genuinely don't understand. Now, if it was me, if I was with someone who I no longer want to be with, I'm not going to go and cheat on the person. I'm going to just fucking tell them, hey, this isn't working out. This isn't working. I'm not going to go and see another woman behind her back if I'm still with someone. That's just not the kind of person I am. Anyways, I gotta catch up on the chat. But yeah, I don't understand why people cheat. It kind of pisses me off. And anyone in the chat, and I'm not trying to come for anyone, but I gotta keep it real. Y'all know I keep it real with y'all. If you ever cheated on your girlfriend, don't go and bitch and complain and ask, why can't I get a girlfriend? Why can't I hold down a relationship? That's because you keep cheating. And another thing is that if my girlfriend ever cheated on me, it's like obviously we're breaking up. And I could never be with that person again because and I know that sometimes people really can change. I know some people can change, but if you get back together with somebody who cheated on you, you are giving them a perfect opportunity to do the exact same thing again. You deserve better. You got to know your self-worth, people. You got to know your self-worth. Now, I've never been cheated on. And I hope it never happens, but I've never been cheated on, really mostly because I've never really had a relationship. So you guys may be wondering, okay, why are you yapping? Why are you saying this if you've never even been in a relationship? Because you don't have to be in a relationship to know right from wrong with these things. You don't cheat on your fucking girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever you're with. You don't do it. You tell them. You're honest with them. You sit them down. You have a conversation. Kind of like how some married couples do, like when they want to get a divorce, they talk, they communicate. One person doesn't just go and cheat on the other, they actually talk. It's not that hard. Now maybe it is hard, but it's like, well, why do people do it? Why do people do it? Nico said, be right back, life is a little bit person. What? Probably. Shit. I mean, why do you cheat? Why do people do it? Why do people do it? What? Why? You know, it's like I really genuinely want to hear a person's reasoning on why they would cheat. Like, let me try to think about what a person would reply with if they cheated, and then I asked them why they do it. Oh, I love that girl, and I want to be with her right now. Tell your girlfriend, say, hey, this isn't working. I unfortunately no longer want to continue with this relationship. You don't even have to say it like that, but just sit them down. This generation has changed. Once people maybe in 1910 or 1880s, people were tough, but these days for a small thing they get irritated. Yeah, I mean that's true. I mean this generation is very different. You know, I have parents that have been together for decades, and they have always been honest with one another. You cannot find love like that anymore. You cannot. And I pray to God that I'm wrong, because I do want to find love one day. Now that's not my big focus. My big focus is just trying to make more friends in my personal life and all that shit. But it's like you guys have gotta understand cheating is not right. It's not okay. It's just not okay. It's not. It's just not cool. Huh? Skateboard minded Oracle said, yo, I met a female that was mad at her baby daddy and I ended up smashing. Okay. Oh, GH Gaming. Yo, what's good, bro? What's good? Welcome to the stream. Please don't mind that comment just now. Now, in a situation like that, and also I don't understand as to why, like when like let's say that like the boyfriend cheats on the girl with another girl. The girl that was cheated on for some reason gets upset at the girl that her boyfriend was cheating at, but not actually at her boyfriend. I also don't understand that philosophy or that logic. You get mad at the person that cheated on you. You don't get upset at the person that they're cheating on you with. Now if it was your best friend and your boyfriend, which is awful, or that's terrible, then yeah, get mad at both of them. But it's like I don't understand. I never got that logic either. Yeah, it's been a long time, bro. Yes, Nico, what's good, bro? Yes, what's up? What's up? GH Gaming. I think I do remember you. There are a lot of people that come and go, but I think I might remember you. I have to check my YouTube studio to see if I can find any of your comments from before. But guys, this has been a really cool talk. I have yapped for 28 minutes, and unfortunately, my time is coming to an end for the day because I do need to leave and clean up. I just really need a vacuum because I did some cleaning yesterday, so I just need a vacuum. Shower. So I do have things to do. Need a vacuum. Shower. Should probably vacuum first. I'll vacuum. I'll probably just vacuum first there. Me and my ex boyfriend girlfriend is bestie now. Your ex boyfriend's girlfriend and you are friends. Interesting. All right. Damn, it's 2:48 in the morning in the Philippines. I assume it's in the morning. Damn, bro. Why? Like I just played RDR2. I completed the story mode, but it's giving anxiety feelings. I don't know. I appreciate you watching, bro. I really do appreciate it. I know it's really late out there. Thank you for joining. Thank you all very much for joining. Sorry about the lighting behind me. I just wanted to give my honest opinions on why people cheat, and I will make another stream about this at one point because I really do think we should have a more in-depth conversation about it because it's happening way too often in our current society, and it's not right. It's not cool. It's not right. People need to stop it. It's not cool. Um, Kind of waiting for next month. I'm not gonna lie, so that we can at least be at the middle of the semester. I'm kind of waiting for the middle of the semester, but for me, I'm entering week 5, so I'm still in the beginning of the year. Actually, I'm still in the beginning. A lot of people are, but anyways, hey, bro, let me talk for a bit. Wait for me. All right. I will. Okay, I will wait for you. 2 or 3 more minutes. I will have to go soon. Sadly. Oh no, you have a cough. Oh, that's the worst, bro. I really do hope that you get better. Sorry, my lips are dry. Hope you get better, bro. Yo, what's good, Tyler? Welcome to the stream. I just got done talking about as to why people cheat. Now, I don't know why people cheat. And I think people cheat because they want to be dishonest and because that they don't know the correct way to handle it. I don't know. I don't understand the logic. I don't get it. I'm not giving anyone mod right now. I'm just kind of getting back to the streaming stuff. This is like my first real week back at it. Um, let's see where I am at in a month. But yeah. But oh, yo, what's good, bro? It's been a while. I appreciate that. And I do need to leave in a second because I do actually need to clean. Because I literally have to be out of the house, and somehow I need to vacuum my room, and I need to shower, then I need to have a drink, all before I leave the house. Can I do it? We will find out and see. I got a lot of shit to read. I'm gonna have to stay a little bit longer. Hopefully. Now, guys, if my phone overheats, I am very, very, very sorry if my phone overheats because that actually happened to me yesterday. So I hope it doesn't happen again. I really don't hope. I really do not hope it happens again. Okay, so GH Gaming said, I thought my crush didn't like me, but in the end she did. But I already moved on because she rejected me last month. Now she has been stalking me for a bit, making me jealous, like going to other. So, oh no, that's awful, man. I'm really sorry about that. You know, honestly, that is not your fault. Like, if a person rejected you, and if you move on from that rejection, that is the right way to handle it. Because if you still wanted to try to chase after her even after she rejected you, that wouldn't have been a good thing. So, I mean, it's kind of her fault for not making her feelings more clear to you. And I know it's hard for people. I know it's hard. But if you like somebody, you gotta let them know that. You gotta let them know. I took that risk, didn't work out, and I didn't even know her in person, but still, but life is life. But the point, but damn, bro, she's stalking you now. You should tell your parents or tell somebody who you can trust because that's not cool. That's not right. I think he was talking about Mod. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate the sub, bro. I appreciate it. I mean, but the truth, she still wants me. I mean, bro, if you don't have any feelings for her anymore, that's life. You lose feelings for people, and it's important. And I'm sure that you already let her know, but it's important to have good communication and to let the person know that. You know, that is definitely the truth. Okay, bye, Kylie. Bye bye. I am reading your comments. Give me a minute, please. Give me a second. Because of that, I transferred schools. Damn, bro. I'm really sorry about all that. Are you going out? I have to run some errands. I have to do a few things, and I know my hair. I do need to get a haircut, guys. I really do need to, get a haircut. So I will also, do that very soon. When I mean very soon, I mean like in an hour and a half. I already did. You already told her. That's good. That's good. But people should make careful choices in life. That is very right, Nico. Everyone has to. It's like we have to be so cautious and careful with our decisions these days, because one wrong move that is really bad enough can really shape your life in a negative way. So you have to be really careful. Bruh. Okay, no. Don't, your hair is perfectly fine like that. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that, bro. No, I'm not cutting this. I'm not cutting this. I'm gonna be cutting these sides. I'm not cutting this. I've been growing this out, and it doesn't look like that at all because I've actually lost some of this hair for some reason. But I've been growing this out for 5 years now. And you guys got to see a picture of me from like back in 2021 because, bro, when I tell y'all that I had a shitload of hair, I really did. Like I could have gotten dreads, and I didn't even realize how much hair I had at the time. But I had a lot of hair. Anyways, thank you all very much for joining. I appreciate and love you. I love all of you guys. I love every single one of you guys. Thank you for watching my streams, for liking, subbing. I appreciate all of it. And I do not know when I'm gonna be back. Obviously, I'm streaming next week. Do not worry. But I don't know if I'm coming back tomorrow or if I'm coming back on Monday, because Sunday is football, and I highly do not think I will be streaming at all that day. Bro, why is your hair like? It's like regular hair. Is it natural or? It's just natural. I don't really touch it, and again, this awful lighting. I think this is better. So, this is so. I mean, I feel like it's really natural hair. I think it's natural, to be honest. Sometimes the most important journey is the one that leads you not towards someone else, but towards yourself. That is very right, bro. Speaking facts, bro. Speaking facts. It's a nice journey with you, bro. It's been months. I know. I'm really, really sorry, guys. I left y'all hanging. I was going through like an identity crisis with my content. Because I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. And what that means is that I did not know what content I wanted to do. But I'm really sorry I left you guys hanging. And I really do hope that you guys can please forgive me and that we can have some more fun and exciting streams together. Um, I'm not talking about it yet because it's not really that close, but my birthday's actually next month. I'm just wanted to mention that it's the 25th of next month for anyone who's wondering. But I'm not. That's all I'll say about that. You can do it, bro. I feel you, and I really don't mind. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, it's just been a wild few months. It's been crazy. It's been wild. I also have a reaction video that will be posted later on this afternoon, so stay tuned for that. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. GH Gaming, thank you, man. 20 is a big age. I don't know how to feel about it. It's coming up. It's coming up next month, so yeah, it's pretty crazy. I really do hope that I can have some more things accomplished by then, but we'll see. I have a month. You can't open a new door if your hands are full of old keys. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's Avenor. I think that's how you say your name. I hope I'm not wrong, but yeah, bro, you are 100,000% right, bro. Speaking facts, bro. Speaking facts. Speaking those facts. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. And honestly, if I did not have to leave in an hour, I would have actually stayed, but I do need to go. Thank you all very much for watching. God bless each and every one of you. And that is going to do it for me for the day. If you ever need someone to talk to, Nico, I am here. I'm not literally here right now because I do unfortunately have to literally leave. If I could stay, I would. But but go to my next stream and I'll do my best to help y'all out if y'all need any help or advice. Yeah, no, yeah, I know, bro. I know it's you. I just, for some reason, I've known you for a while, but I didn't know if that's actually how I say your username. um, Wish you luck. I'll be on the side of the chat in the streams, in the comments and shorts. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. All the support is always appreciated. Do you play Roblox? No, I do not. A lot of weird stuff going on with them anyway. I don't really want to be associated with a company like that at all. Even if it means playing their games, I'm not doing that. I'm not playing Roblox. Not doing that. May God bless you. Thank you, man. God bless you too. And I will see you all later on.